And they are about as close as you can get to salutes, but not actually a salute. Okay, that one was huge. Whoa! Oh my God! I'll take 10 cases. It's not even the 4th of July, and we've got a bunch of fireworks out here. So you guys may remember from about 4 or 5 years ago, I started doing these videos annually called Lighting Fireworks Before the 4th of July. And we're gonna be doing the same thing this year. And if you're unfamiliar with how we do these videos, basically we get a bunch of awesome consumer firework cakes like this, and maybe even some consumer shells and rockets. But we also incorporate a lot of loud stuff. So I've got a bunch of loud stuff here on the tailgate, and let's go ahead and start with this bad boy. Right here is a 4-piece cake assortment that is all fused together. So it actually comes on a board, and the base is down here. This whole thing is fused up, but each cake is 36 shots, and you're really gonna be paying for something like this if you go to your local fireworks store. And the reason that cakes like this are so expensive is because they have a lot of noise shells in them, which, as you guys know, are pretty hard to find. And just to get you guys some reference for size here, we have another 36 shot cake, but in comparison to the compound cake, the bore size is much, much larger. And so this one should be a lot louder, but also 36 shots. And right here we have the mother of all Thunder Kings. It is 100 shots, absolutely a beast of a firework cake. We'll put it on the ground and show it to you. So just look at this monstrosity of a firework cake. It's gonna be nothing but noise in there, 100 shots in total, and it's definitely one of the loudest ones available on the market. And then I've got some of these maximum load canister shells by Boom & Bulldog called White Knights. It is a special white strobe, and you may actually remember these shells from a video I posted a long time ago. They were definitely some of my favorites, and they are about as close as you can get to salutes, but not actually a salute. Additionally, I have this little 1 1/4 inch salute shell that we can use to compare against the White Knight canister shells. And I also brought this extra tube out here just in case we need it. And as you can see, this year we've got quite the lineup of firework rockets. Now, every single one of these things is like super juiced up, minus the radioactive rockets. These things you can get just about anywhere, and they're not overloaded. It is just a true canister shell break at the top of this rocket. Love to see it. This is a prime example of what consumer firework rockets should be. And right above that, I've got some 1 1/4 inch salute rockets, and just above that, I've got some 2 1/4 inch color rockets, which will be really cool to see as well, because we're gonna get perfect symmetry on these circular rockets, whereas on these, they break more like a canister shell. And then I've just got this whole pack of miscellaneous and random other rockets in here that we're gonna be comparing as well. And since we have so many rockets this year, I figured I should bring out a bunch of these little rocket launchers, which usually come inside the packs of these rockets. And you get these little red sticks, you put them in the ground, and you can shoot rockets out of the top. And now I want to show you guys some of the awesome consumer cakes we're going to be shooting tonight. Like right here, we got one by Red Lantern. This is unusual style 18 shots, 500-gram cake. We've got 24 shots by Epic Fireworks. This is Serenity. Right down here, we've got our first angled one in the batch. Swords and Soldiers, 35 shots by Skysong. That's a brand I don't do enough of on the channel, but definitely want to include more of in the future. And the name on this one was kind of hiding out, but this is Birds of Paradise by Raccoon Fireworks, one of my all-time favorite firework brands. And moving on to this pile here, we're starting with a brown wrap 500-gram cake. I don't think this is overloaded or anything. It's just a really good, solid breaking cake, and so we'll be lighting that one off too. We've got the American Honor right here. That's a big 500-gram cake. Love the label on that, very patriotic. We've got Shattered by Epic Fireworks. Doesn't look like there's a shot count on there, but it's also 500 grams. And last but not least, an angled one called Final Notice, 20 shots by Miracle Fireworks. So obviously between all these fireworks that I just showed you guys right here, we've got our work cut out for us, and we're gonna have a lot of fun lighting them off. So we're gonna get some of this stuff set up, and I think we're gonna start with the daytime, otherwise known as noise fireworks first. All right, so I know it's not nearly dark enough yet, but I've been dying to show you guys this comparison on these 2-pound rockets. One of them is by Black Cat Fireworks, and the other one is just called Pound Rocket. You are not going to believe the difference between these two rockets, so we're gonna be testing them side by side for you, starting with the Black Cat one, and then doing the brown wrap Pound Rocket. Both are the same size, but wait till you hear this. All right, we're gonna start with the Black Cat Pound Rocket. So as you can see, not loud at all. Here comes the stick. And here goes the actual Pound Rocket. Quite a difference. So I figured it would just be easier to load our rockets into this mortar rack here for comparison. And we're gonna go ahead and get you guys our second rocket comparison of the night, starting down here with the littlest one all the way up to the biggest one, doing them one at a time. So first let's start with this little piddly widdly blue rocket. Still pretty freaking loud for its size, but I think this next one here is gonna be louder. Here goes our next rocket for comparison. Yeah, that was way louder. And our third rocket, this is a 1.5 inch, not a 1 1/4. Wow, so far that was the loudest one. And now we got the pound rocket. Yep. And this is Darth Vader himself, 2-inch noise rocket, should be the loudest one of the night. Oh yeah, thunder in the valley. All right, so now I'm gonna try to get you guys a rocket barrage here with the remaining random rockets. All right, I only got 5 of them. Wow. Those 1.5 inch are no joke. Here goes the last 2. One on the left went way higher. All right, I'm pretty excited to show you guys this too. So we've got the White Knight canister shell over here, and we've got the 1.25 inch ball shell right here. These things are gonna go head to head, and this is a salute and that is not, but wait till you hear how similar they sound. All right, we're gonna start with the 1 1/4 inch ball shell. Pretty freaking loud. And now the white strobe. So way louder than even a salute shell. Let's see 2 more White Knights. Yeah, they're not supposed to be let off during the daytime, but as you can see, they are stupid loud. And since these are some of my favorite shells of all time, we're gonna go ahead and do 2 more. Last 2. Oh, we only got 1 to break. So as you can see, one of them didn't even leave the tube. We're gonna give that a chance to cool down, and then we will dispose of that with water. And before it gets too dark out, we're gonna go ahead and enjoy this 100 shot beast of a cake, all noise for the daytime. Oh my God. All right, well, this next one here, I don't know if it is a daytime cake or a nighttime one. It could be a little bit of both, but either way, I don't want it to tip over. So we're gonna light this one next, and we're gonna go ahead and call this Shadow the Hedgehog. Holy crap. Yep, that'll wake the neighbors up. All right guys, so I actually ended up fixing the White Knight shell, legally of course, and I got this fuse from canonfuse.com. This is the pink stuff, and it should burn right around the same rate as the fuse that was on it originally. All right, here goes take 2 at one of my favorite shells of all time, White Knight. Kind of went with some longer fuse on here, so it might be a minute. Wow. That'll catch you off guard. So we're gonna go ahead and start lighting our rockets, starting over here with the radioactives. Huge brakes on them. All right, this is the rocket labeled number 2. These brakes are so big, we're gonna have to shoot them in wide angle. Here goes rocket number 3. Beautiful orange lace. And here goes 4 and 5 for good measure. Some of the best rockets out there. All right, moving on, we've got these massive 2.5 inch color rockets, and we got 5 of them. We're gonna enjoy these one at a time. If the brakes are too big, we might have to go to wide angle. Perfect. Here goes another one. These are really nice. They're super loud too. These definitely do not break as big as the bullet rockets, but they are louder. Okay, that one was huge. Last one. These are really good. Please be a willow. Oh, it's kind of a willow. Nice. Also guys, just want to give you a heads up, we are going to have 2 camera angles on these cakes. All right guys, well I think it's dark enough now to start enjoying our consumer firework cakes right here. We're going to finish with American Honor after doing all of these, and then we'll come into our massive compound cake right there with the angle of course, and we've got a camera positioned way down there, so even if I don't get really good video of these things up close, that camera will. All right, let's go ahead and start with unusual style red lantern fireworks. Whoa. All right, now let's see Serenity by Epic Fireworks. Oh, nice willows on this one. Look at that. You can actually see these better during the daylight. Whoa! Oh my God! I'll take 10 cases. All right guys, well that one there is one of my new favorite cakes. Moving on, we got the little brown wrap, but don't underestimate this thing. Here we go, it packs a punch. Oh yeah. And now look at the size difference on this next cake right here by Raccoon Fireworks. This is Birds of Paradise. Oh, that's a pretty one. That's... And moving on, we got an angled one here, Skysong Fireworks. This is Swords and Soldiers. I'm gonna focus on the up close and personal shots and leave it to the wide angle camera to get the rest. Oh, look at this. Beautiful cake. Next one up, this is Shattered by Epic Fireworks, 30 shots. Whoa. Oh, it's like horsetails. Look at that. Oh, that's sweet. Brilliant. Love it. Beautiful effect cake. Next one up is another angled one, Miracle Fireworks, Final Notice. Oh, I like it already. Man, for its size, I tell you what. All right, I was told this next one here packs a real punch. This is American Honor. Oh, it packs it. It packed that punch. All right, guys, moving on to our grand finale of the night. This is a compound cake, 4 at a time, all fused up. I've got no idea what it's gonna do, but I'm really excited to see it. Here we go. This one's gonna run you some money. Oh, that was worth every penny. Well guys, we did it again. We lit off fireworks before the 4th of July. I don't know if you're supposed to do that, but we do it every year. And I was really impressed with a lot of these 500 gram cakes and the rockets that we demoed. And with that, don't forget, members only content is now live. So if you would like to become a channel member, be sure to check the link in the description for that. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Hey guys, before we end the video here, I just wanted to give a huge shout out to Mike from Red Dragon Fireworks. He was out there lighting them off with me last night, and he actually donated a lot of those 500 gram consumer cakes that you saw in this video. Without him, I wouldn't be able to do these lighting fireworks before the 4th of July videos. So big shout out to Mike from Red Dragon Fireworks, and be sure to check out their store in Harwood, North Dakota on June 27th through July 5th.